Hi everyone, my name is Rollin and I'm the lead pastor here at Second City Church.
Hi everybody, my name is Cole Parlier. I'm a pastor here at Second City Church.
Thank you for visiting our website today. We wanted to introduce you to some of the pillars that we stand on here at Second City Church, and they're really three: Christ, community, and culture.
But in this particular video, we really want to talk to you guys about Christ. Community and culture have no effect on us without the foundation for life itself, and that is Jesus Christ.
Many of you have heard of the term gospel before, and the gospel means good news. But we have to ask ourselves the question, why in fact is it good news? It's good news because there was bad news first.
And so the bad news is that when God made people, at the very beginning, He made us in His image, and then we failed. Then we disobeyed. Then we rebelled.
In all of our human histories, in all of our human existence, we've chosen to go our own way. We've chosen to do our own thing. We've chosen to live selfishly. We've chosen to rebel against God and His commands. And by doing so, we've become objects of God's wrath. What we deserve is hell, death and hell, an eternity separated from God.
And so, the good news about Jesus Christ is that God Himself, as Jesus Christ, came to earth. He came to be with us. He came to save us. How did He do this? He walked here for 33 years, the Bible tells us. And in that 33 years, He led a perfect, sinless life.
God is still loving. God is still true. God is still pure and came on a rescue mission for us. So He sent His own Son, Jesus Christ, to live the life that you and I should have lived.
And then in order to save us, because our punishment, which is death, He went to the cross for us. He took our punishment. He died in my place, in your place.
And because He was sinless, 3 days later was raised from the dead, so that not only could you and I be forgiven of our sin and escape the wrath of God in hell, but we could actually have new life in Him.
And that is why we are saved. God accepted the sacrifice of Jesus Christ for you and for me. And that is love.
Now, if this is His promise, we've got to ask ourselves the question, how do I enter into that new life? Well, He's made it very plain for us. He said that you and I can repent, change our mind, and go in a different direction, turning away from our sin and rebellion against Him and believing the good news that Jesus on the cross took my punishment, my shame, my rebellion against God, and He became a sacrifice for me. He became a sacrifice for you. And 3 days later, when He was raised from the dead, He gave me an opportunity to be pardoned, to be forgiven, to be washed clean from my sin. And as I believe in Him, as I believe in what He's done for me, He gives me another chance, a second life in Him.
And as you've been watching this video, if your heart has begun to burn, questions that you haven't really thought about before, or concerns, or hope, and you just want to talk to somebody, we would love to talk to you. It would be an honor for us to get to know you. So please check out the address that's on the website. Come join us either on a Sunday morning or at one of our community groups. We'd be honored to get to know you and talk more about these things and walk through them with you.